All right, more videos have been requested, and since, you know, I'm stuck in quarantine and can't really go out hiking very often, well, it's actually a total lie. I go out hiking all the time. They haven't quarantined the woods just yet. At any rate, I'm going to be making dinner. So tonight for dinner, we're going to be having chicken marsala. So you'll see here, there's a bottle of Marsala wine over there. I'm assuming you're seeing that. And my carbon steel skillet, which I'm going to be putting here on medium-high heat with a little bit of vegetable oil in there. So it'll get heated up here in a bit. And in the meantime, I have to take these chicken cutlets, which were brining all day, and cut them in half. They're enormous, and they're also like whatever was in the freezer from Costco. So they're probably like Tyson, not really very good. But hey, there was a run on chicken at the local butcher's, and Keller's was literally completely out of chicken. They had some wings, and that was it. Well, that was the last time I was there, which was at this point in time 2 weeks ago. At any rate, so I've got the ingredients here. We have our chicken. I just touched my face, so I'm not going to get COVID. Great. We have chicken. We have flour, which has salt and ground pepper in it, which the chicken is going to be dredged in before it goes into that oil, which will eventually be hot. That's tomato paste and some garlic that I have already smashed. There's probably a more technical term for that I just don't know. I got here this chicken stock, which is going to be rehydrating these chanterelles. When the chanterelles were in Costco, got tons of them, well, I guess just pounds of them, and dehydrated them because they make the best chicken marsala, which is deliciously sweet. That's some diced parsley. This is some diced pancetta, which will eventually, well, help to make the delicious chicken marsala. This is mushrooms, and rehydrate a bunch of them in some chicken stock. Obviously, you could rehydrate them in water. Just you put them in chicken stock, they taste better. That's probably enough of that. I don't actually have any non-dehydrated mushrooms right now. Have these chanterelles, have a Costco thing of dried foraged mushrooms over here. I've actually got multiples of these in the pantry. Everything here came from the pantry, so I was like, don't have to leave the house because I've got everything I need. Got a massive box of Chardonnay for deglazing if this gets too hot and over caramelizes. So obviously I did all the prep with the veggies and stuff beforehand because I didn't want to be using a cutting board that was all covered in chicken slime. Yeah, this bag of chicken from Costco is actually provided by Sarah, who was at Costco, and they had chicken, and therefore got me a bag of chicken. I already had a bag of chicken in the freezer, so I'm not going to run out of chicken anytime soon, which is, I guess, good, since I'm going to be stuck in this house for the next several months. So, one ingredient I have forgot to mention, I didn't put the chicken stock in there yet, I'm going to wash my hands here in a second, was that is some Lafroig tan, which is the most important ingredient in this dinner. It's mostly just for marinating the chef, but, you know. Okay, the pan is actually hot, that's 347. So, I'm going to get this chicken in here, so the mushrooms just gonna have to wait for a second. I used to pound them flat so they'd be all completely uniform, which would be the best thing. There's also more trouble than we'll deal with right now. So it'll sit there. That's a lot of flour. Okay, well, add some gravy. Sit there for 3 minutes. Sort of this timer function on the Apple Watch is just my favorite thing. Okay, and we're back. About to put the chicken stock. Once again, it's from Costco, because almost everything I own is from Costco. And let it sit while everything else cooks. it's been 3 minutes. Yeah, there you go. So I just spent a lot of time talking to a camera that was in fact off. Anyway, I wonder how much of this I missed. Second chicken breast is now on the heat. It was too hot. I had to move it off and let it cool down a little bit, add some fat, and then I was talking about the hiking I've been doing and the hike that's going to happen to South Peak tomorrow. But yeah, you missed all that. Sorry, I forgot to hit record. So I wonder how much you've missed. Probably a damn lot. So now we got another 3 minutes on this side before we transfer these from this skillet to the heated pan in the oven that you may or may not have seen depending on whether that was recording earlier. But I can show it to you over here. This is the oven. Inside the oven there is that sheet pan with 2 chicken cutlets on it that works for the chicken cutlets that were cooked earlier. The reason it's that sheet pan, I would have generally just used like, I don't know, some sort of 9x13 cooking pan or something, but as it is, I used that for making bacon this morning, so it was out already, so I didn't have to put it away. Most of my decisions are based on general laziness. Okay, time to transfer these last cutlets to this pan, which I'm going to take out the oven, over here, and then move chicken into the pan. So, there we go. This before I should put the rest of the hot. Keep that to burn. Already. I haven't used this pan as much as Sarah has used hers. Hers is really sticky. Mostly. Anyway, pancetta's going in there. She's heated down a lot. So pancetta's actually somewhat frozen. Probably. Yeah, it's probably now. Okay. Pancetta is going to render off its fat. And then take it out of the pan. See the fond from that chicken just deglazed is it's very nice with all that fat. Going to be tasty. Okay, this pancetta is looking brown and crispy, so I'm going to take it out of this pan with this convenient slide spoon. It's a Mario Batali spoon, which I love quite a bit. Also my favorite Iron Chef, but then, you know, Bill Cosby was also one of my favorite comedians. So was Louis C.K. So yeah, it's I don't know. Still love the spoon. The spoon has never, at least that I've known, like sexually assaulted anybody in any way, shape, or form. So you know, I can't really blame the spoon for anything. Anyway, going into this skillet now, as you can see, is pretty hot. I'm going to turn that down. All this delicious chicken stock to glaze this with. We'll probably be doing it in a second. So these guys sit down a little bit. We're going to glaze this pan a couple of times with that chicken stock, which will just make more delicious fond. In fact, what we're probably going to do, we've got my tomato paste and garlic, and that's going to hit that pan eventually. And if I deglaze it a couple times with that, that will really make it good because it'll keep the garlic from burning, which it'll do really quickly. But it'll allow me to get that tomato paste all nice and cooked, because that caramelizes up beautifully, being that it's, you know, largely full of carbohydrates, and will make that fantastic umami boost to go with these mushrooms. So I'm going to have some more of this scotch, and then I'll talk to you again in a minute. Okay, these mushrooms are starting to brown up pretty nicely. Boy, I wish you could smell this. This just smells really good. Chanterelles are just the best. I'm going to put this back over here. Just around for a little bit. Yeah, that smells just delicious. Okay, garlic and tomato paste time. Glaze this a little bit. There we go. Look at that. Alright. See that? Yeah, it's gonna be fantastic. Sauce builds up for sure. Okay. That smells fantastic. Okay, this is reducing really well. Laphroaig has got to be my favorite distillery, quite frankly. My favoriteest anything is the Laphroaig quarter cask scotch, which is just perfect in every possible way. Sometimes, scotch is sort of like rush. You got to be in the mood for the particular type of scotch you're about to drink. Sometimes you want to drink I don't know. I think I'm going bald. Sometimes you want to drink a Dreamline. Sometimes you want to drink a Tom Sawyer. Sometimes you want to drink a I don't know, Ghost Rider. So we came back from Tier C and went to Costco, and there was a patrol car, police vehicle outside with its lights on at the entrance, which I thought was, odd. And I walk inside, and there are 3 on-duty uniformed police officers, a sergeant, a lieutenant, and a regular patrol officer, all of them. Well, actually, it's not true. Only the patrol officer was in body armor, at least like the external body armor with the big police, thing stuck to the Velcro on the front. The reason they were there was to enforce paper product security, because they had some paper towels. Now, we actually had paper towels on the list for quite a while, because we were down to 1 roll, and went to the back, and there's some paper towels. We don't take paper towels, but the reason they had the cops was because they were 1 package of paper towels per person, and the day before, they had a fight break out in the parking lot over somebody who had toilet paper. So they had to have the police there to enforce the paper product distribution safety, which I thought was just freaking insane. One thing I forgot to mention was acid. So yeah, this half a lemon is going in here because it's full of fat, so you gotta have some acid to balance that out. Spin it around a little bit. Parsley in here. And then, once that's all combined, so, and just that right there, and that there is chicken marsala.